It's April 13th, 2021, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Allie O'Neill, in for Brian Troxell, who's definitely not Colin Firth. Granted, I've never seen them in the same room together. Have you? Kinda makes you think. As the trial against the officer who killed George Floyd enters its third week, police in Minneapolis have killed another black man. It's really hard to write comedy or satire or whatever this show is supposed to be about stuff like this. So I'm just going to say to all the cops out there, stop. Stop. Just stop. Stop killing black people. Just stop it. When you pull over a suspect and you realize they're black, take a moment to say to yourself, hey, this person's black. Perhaps I shouldn't kill them so that I won't become yet another cop who kills black people. Stop it. I really hate starting this stuff on such a depressing note, so let's go to John D. Babcock III with something a little more cheerful.
Allie, it was announced with deep sorrow from the palace this Friday that His Royal Highness, the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, Earl of Merioneth, Baron Greenwich, Royal Knight of the Most Noble Order of the Garter, Extra Knight of the Most Ancient and Most Noble Order of the Thistle, Member of the Order of Merit, Knight Grand Cross of the Royal Victorian Order, Grand Master and First and Principal Knight Grand Cross of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, Knight of the Order of Australia, Additional Member of the Order of New Zealand, Knight of the Order of the Elephant, Extra Companion of the Queen's Service Order, Royal Chief of the Order of Lagohu, Extraordinary Companion of the Order of Canada, Extraordinary Commander of the Order of Military Merit, Lord of Her Majesty's Most Honourable Privy Council, Privy Councillor of the Queen's Privy Council for Canada, Personal Aide-de-Camp to Her Majesty, Lord High Admiral of the United Kingdom, has died. Allie.
Hey Google. Hey Google. Okay Google. Hey Google. What's a consort?
Here's the definition of consort: a wife, husband, or companion, in particular the spouse of a reigning monarch.
In other news, actress January Jones bludgeoned a rattlesnake to death for getting close to her dog. She also ripped the wings off of a butterfly for fluttering near her cat.
Thanks, Babs. In what is hopefully the last story this week about death, rapper DMX died of a heart attack at the age of 50 this past Friday. I guess someone finally did make him lose his cool up in here.
Allie, in order to draw more attention to myself, I would like to point out that in tribute to the late Prince Philip, I have tied a Windsor knot.
Thank you, Babs. Russian President Vladimir Putin was recently voted Russia's hottest man. In second place was Drago from Rocky IV. In other election news, the results of Ecuador's presidential runoff are in. Guillermo Lasso, a former banker, was elected president of Ecuador with 53% of the vote. Now, I don't understand how he got elected. He's not some super schizo with scores of women charging him with sexual harassment. Like, do you really think this is the right guy to lead you, Ecuador? 'Cause that's not how we do it in America. We should invade Ecuador. A scientific study showed that redheads have a higher tolerance for pain, which explains the new Ronald McDonald House slogan, "Suck it up, pansies." Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is upset at YouTube for yanking a video of his roundtable discussion on COVID-19. According to YouTube, the governor's video violates the ban on disinformation because some of his roundtable experts claimed masks are ineffective. It's still more watchable than one of those dumb unboxing videos where someone literally opens a box, though, right?
Hey, what is up, everyone? It's your boy, yet another YouTube unboxing guy, and today we're going to be unboxing this box of Honey Maid S'mores cereal. Boy, I can't wait to see what's inside this box. It's a very rigid box too. I mean, look at that. It says here it's 1 pound, 2 ounces. That's 18 ounces, by the way. Or if you follow the metric system, 510 grams. Wow, that's just incredible. Hey, before I go any further, remember, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and then ring that little bell, because I don't know what it does, but if I don't tell you to do it, YouTube metrics are going to work against me. All right, enough talking. Let's start unboxing. The flap comes off real easy. This is really, really cool. And inside this box of Honey Made S'mores cereal is, oh wow, Honey Made S'mores cereal. Oh, this is really cool. If you take a look at the texture of this cereal, this appears to be a square brown piece that I think might be the graham cracker equivalent. That is so good. A satisfying crunch. How many times can I say satisfy to satisfy YouTube algorithms? I don't know. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Oh, there's also marshmallows here too. A great chewy texture. So satisfying. How many more times do I have to say satisfying? Satisfying, satisfying, satisfying. Excellent. And let's see what else is in this box of Honey Made S'mores cereal. Have I mentioned how sturdy this box is? Oh, this is so cool. I found a Costco membership card inside. That is so awesome. Oh, wait, there's even more in here. It's court paperwork from Sketchworks Comedy's lawsuit over vape. Wow. By the way, remember, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell, because if you don't, I'm not going to make any money. Please, for the love of God, just do those 3 things. I know everyone asks you to do it, and I'm the latest person to do it, but if you don't do it, I don't get paid. And how else am I going to market my skills talking about what's inside a box of what is clearly a box of cereal?
A feminist activist in Russia is on trial because she's accused of distributing pornography. Now, it's not anything bad like child porn, it's just your regular run-of-the-mill porn. Which brings us to this week's sponsor, Porn VPN. It's not for Canadian Netflix, it's for Russian porn. Or just try incognito mode, I don't know how the internet works. Employees at an Amazon warehouse in Alabama overwhelmingly voted against unionizing. To celebrate, Amazon plans to give these employees an extra bottle to pee in, although Amazon has not clarified if the bottles are from your order. To encourage COVID vaccine distribution, companies are offering promotions, including free donuts at Krispy Kreme, discounted beer from Sam Adams, and cheap likes on Facebook. A new NASA program plans to land the first person of color on the moon. The trip will take an estimated 3 days, depending on how many times they're pulled over along the way. According to a study by Lines.com, which is a website dedicated to sports, not the cocaine lifestyle, fans of the Buffalo Bills are among the heaviest game day drinkers in the NFL, which either speaks to how cold it is in Buffalo or how terrible it is to watch that team play. In other URL news, the website ReviewHomeWarranties.com is looking for someone to binge over 15 hours of home improvement reality shows. The individual will then be paid $1,000 if they don't die first. Now, I'd like it to be made known that I have already done this multiple times over the years by always turning to HGTV whenever I don't have anything else to watch. And honestly, that was the worst part about giving up cable. The University of Kentucky accidentally sent acceptance emails to 500,000 high schoolers for a program that only accepts around 36 students every year. A university spokesman apologized and wished the students luck as they apply to better colleges. A home inspector was caught on camera performing sex acts with an Elmo doll. Elmo said, "It's just a side hustle. Rent's up on Sesame Street, and that under the first stuff? Well, it's gonna cost you extra." During Sunday's broadcast of a PBA bowling match? Game? Contest? I don't know. Anyway, it was the first time in 30 years that a bowler converted the dreaded 7-10 split on television. The lucky bowler is named Anthony Newer, but his friends call him Nerd! Because presumably if one's really good at bowling, they're probably bad at other areas of life, wouldn't be thought of as cool, and therefore they're an easy target of ridicule by their peers. Unfortunately, this practice of turning an already marginalized group of people into the butt of a joke, in this case professional bowlers who've already suffered enough by nature of choosing to be professional bowlers, this is known as punching down, and it isn't something you're generally supposed to do as a comedian, especially if you want your audience to like you. Now who's being a nerd? If you want to learn more fascinating things about comedy, come kill some frogs with us over at sketchworkscomedy.com. Advanced sketch writing starts this Monday, and we also have acting classes as well as kid and teen summer camps coming up. And that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. Colin Firth will be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Allie O'Neill. X gon' give it to you.
Come on, kid, do it. Oh, he did it! He got the 710, Randy! He did it! Woo-hoo-hoo! My goodness, the ginger assassin just dropped the 710! You bet, kid! You bet! Oh, man!